So the big changes currently in bird flu is that this virus isn't just staying in birds anymore. It's been appearing in pigs, in mink, in sea lions, and most surprisingly, the last year, cows as well. Now, that's a problem because whenever this virus moves over into a new animal host, this is a new setting and new opportunities for the virus to evolve to be better at spreading in mammals. Now, that's a problem because the worst case scenario here is one where it learns to be able to transmit from human to human and start a new human pandemic. So there's a lot of different biological machinery that this virus would have to learn how to do if it was going to start a new human pandemic. It has to be able to grab hold of our cells. It has to then be able to dig inside of them to replicate. It has to be able to evade our immune system. And perhaps most importantly, it needs a way to get out of human number one and land in human number two. That's a lot that it has to do, which means the chances of this suddenly occurring are very unlikely. Unlikely is not the same as impossible. So what we need to do is make sure we're doing everything we can to minimize the number of times that we have these spillovers, bird flu appearing in human cases. If we minimize those chances of bird flu mutating to be optimized to humans, then we minimize the chances of a new pandemic. The way we can do that is through improving farm management practices, practicing biosecurity, and we already do a lot of this now. When we have cases of bird flu appearing in poultry, we form these lockdowns, if you will, where birds have to be kept indoors to try and minimize the chances of that moving into neighboring premises. International collaboration is so key when it comes to bird flu, not least because birds fly all over the world, right? It's not enough for just one country to be tackling this on its own. We need to be making sure, using coordinating centres like the WHO, that all countries are aligned with their research practices and their intervention methods and sharing our findings as we go so we can all push towards limiting the number of spillovers together. It also involves collaborating with the relevant stakeholders. What I mean by that is it's not just about us scientists who can have a big impact here. It's also about making sure that we're engaging farmers. Farmers are one of the key groups that we need to keep engaged currently and make use of their expertise and knowledge in how we can protect these animals. We have millions of cattle, billions of birds just in the UK alone. Now, swabbing every single one of these animals every single week for every single disease, it's not feasible. So how do we use the limited resources we have to get as much information as we can to see that clearest picture of how much virus there is and how much it's spreading? So this is what we call smart surveillance approaches, which is really the next frontier in this research we're pushing at the moment, using new AI technologies to help tell us where animals move around the country, where should we be looking, how often and in how many animals to get the best idea of the current level of disease incidence.